Hey everyone. So tonight my format is changing. Normally I'm seated and I am so feels like disengaged, even though I'm kind of in it with you. So one of the things I wanted to do tonight, making sure I've got my sound up to the highest level. So what I want to talk to you guys tonight about is the self-driven child, self-driven kiddo. And the reason for that is that so often we have our kids, they're going to school or we're homeschooling them. And homeschooling and world schooling is a little bit different because you have more a different level of engagement with your kids, and you see how they are from day to day, what works for them, what doesn't work, what days they're more engaged in certain aspects of their learning as opposed to other days. They're more, pushing towards math and sciences. Some days they want to, write more. Other days they want to engineer things more. And so it's very, very different when you're dealing with a homeschool child or like with the homeschool kids that we're dealing with, obviously, as well, because we don't follow a traditional formula and format. However, regardless of that, what are we doing to help our children continue to maintain agency over their learning? And you hear me say that all the time, right? It's so important that our young people get it. That they are doing what they want to do more so, and that they're learning and growing in the areas that connect very deeply with them so that they can become more engaged learners, more immersed learners, more excited about what they're doing and how they're growing. And when they realize, math may not be their best subject all the time, but it's okay to be interested in math, because guess what? They won't be able to get further along in some of the other areas that they need to if they don't get more actively engaged in their math. And so with that being said, I picked up some books yesterday. I'm always reading, that. Over the last few months, I've been spending a lot of time on Clubhouse, meeting a lot of families and doing great work and helping people to understand how to transform their own lives so that they can transform their overall family's lives. However, I needed to take a break. And so this week is my break week so that I can recoup and regenerate. So hopefully I'll be able to finish 3 or 4 books this week. Yeah, that's the goal. So one of my books for the week is The Self-Driven Child. You'd think I'd read this already. The book was published years ago. However, I didn't, but I will be reading it this week. Reason being, I want to make sure that when I'm encouraging you to encourage your children to be agency-driven, to have control over their own learning, that I have the support of some really cool PhDs, right, to talk about it. And I always like to have my facts in order. I like to have my support for all of my thoughts. I read a lot, as you know, but this is the book, The Self-Driven Child. I want to make sure that our kiddos are getting everything they need to thrive, to live their fullest potential. Yeah, they told me to do this, to get in the camera and get excited. And I hope you guys are excited. I noticed that even the difference of me standing up and communicating with you is completely different than me sitting down. Makes me feel a little bit docile, but I feel really empowered and excited tonight. And that's what we want our kids to be, right? Excited and empowered as they're learning and growing and developing their voice, right? And that's another thing, developing their voice. What if your child wants to be a public speaker, but they're not given enough opportunities to? Who says they can't join Toastmasters at a younger age? Who says they can't get out here and speak on their own platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube? Who says they can't do that? And Facebook. They should be doing that, but doing it in a way that's meaningful for their future, okay? And so today I had a very interesting interview with an amazing, amazing leader in the community. And I can't wait for that to come out in our summit that's coming out. I've moved the date, but I will not be moving this date anymore. It is May 17 through the 17, 18, 19, 20, right? 17, 18, 19, 20. So yes, 17 through the 20th. I have to make sure I've got my dates right. The last day is a bonus day, but we are gonna rock. When I tell you rock, we are gonna rock this summit because I want to reach as many families as possible so that they can grow and learn together and put their children in the most amazing position when they either leave school, leave high school on their way to college, whether they go into a trade or a field, or whether or not they just want to become entrepreneurs. We want to be able to make sure that we're empowering as many youth as possible, as well as our younger kids. We want our kids in the elementary age to understand some of the key principles of running a business, of being able to understand what a career path looks like based on their interests. You know, a kid may love art. They need to be able to know what that translates to later in life. There's so many opportunities in the field of arts, even if the schools are not financially paying, supporting it. We as families do tend to support it in our homes or through our homeschooling networks, but it's there nonetheless, and we want to make sure our young people are getting every opportunity to experience the arts. But with that being said, this is my book for the week, The Self-Driven Child. And I'm going to be coming back to you with some amazing things to help you help your kiddos become more self-driven. And with that, I would like to say, toodles. I will check you out tomorrow. I am so excited. What day are we on? I don't even know, but I know I've been coming at you every single day since January 1st, 2021, and I'm not stopping because this is how we change the future. This is how we change the lives of children across the globe. And I'm so glad to be on this journey with you and your family. Take care. Until tomorrow. Bye-bye. Let's see.